Gigabit Internet issa f'Malta. Gawdi mill-Giga Power biss mal-Melita Flexi.
You're gonna start?
No, you start. It's
Okay,
fine.
okay.
Okay.
My time.
Well,
Welcome to. It's been a long time since we did a live show, but we have some things to say and some discussions as well with our fans and people in our group. First of all, welcome. With me we have Adrian, who is a director as well of Sim Racing Malta, and we're going to give you an update of what's been happening, what's going on, and what's coming up next with Sim Racing Malta, and also our team as well, GT Omega RPM Esports. Maybe we have an hour, maybe, or
Something
less.
like this,
an
or
hour.
less, or more, depends.
Could be,
really.
depending if there are people who would like to ask any questions. We are open for any suggestions that you may require us to do, like different types of races or
Or even any suggestions or whatever.
Platforms.
It's like platforms that we need to use. Any questions in general about our current championships and races that we have, or general questions also about anything you would like us to help you with, or obviously enough even take into consideration for the future.
Yes, so I think the first thing which is important at the moment, because this week we're going to have the Garmin Malta Nissan Primera casual race, which will going to be happening on Friday,
Friday,
11th May, starting at 8 p.m. Malta time. And as many people know, our type of organization, at 8 p.m. sharp we start the race. Basically the drivers need to be on Discord, and we do a briefing to explain the rules and other basic racing stuff, and we start the race at 8 p.m. sharp. But for those that maybe didn't know about this race, you can apply by going to simracingmalta.com. In the front page there is the post of the race. You can click on the post and register your name, surname, address, and you will receive an email by myself with the downloads of the car mod and the track. So yes, I can show you. It's quite easy. You can visit the post, which is here. There's the website there. You have the link, and there's all the description there where you can see all the info, the time, etc., and the registration form, including the price, thanks to Garmin Malta Medcoms Limited, who are providing us the Garmin watch to the overall winner. Currently we have 17 drivers. This time we opened up more slots in the server to up to 30 slots for 30 drivers. So far it seems very interesting, the type of drivers that we have. Apart from having also our own team participating, there are quite known drivers there, and including 11 new drivers taking part in our casual race, so which is quite interesting. Our work is being fruitful.
Yeah. Obviously, this time even regular drivers that we have doing our races, possibly some of them would be missing this time, because we have also certain level of students who are right now
doing exams.
Their exams.
One of them is Bernard. He's part of our team.
That's right, and we have also other people which are like busy with work, because obviously we receive all their messages. But still, there are 17 drivers registered. As Justin well said, you're still in time to join, and hopefully we'll have a great race as we usually have.
It's best that they apply at least by tomorrow, because as long as you register by tomorrow, it's okay, so you have some time to practice. But if you register like 15 minutes before, we cannot accept it, because you have no idea of the track, and it might cause an accidents which we will not allow, and big accidents that are caused by.
We try, yes, and what we try, this is something that obviously it's people give us very positive feedback on it. We try to filter our drivers. We try also to see that we have the drivers which are obviously of a certain level and of certain experience, to avoid certain stupid accidents during our races. Because sometimes we even watch some races when you have these rookies, which obviously there need to be rookies everywhere, but sometimes they create some stupid accident, we try to avoid that. Also, we try to keep our races very, very clean by having the live stewards watching on the race, so that the drivers, because even professional drivers sometimes try to do some kind of trick to gain some positions and some time. So with live stewards, we try to avoid that also, and give also the feel and the way that somebody would feel during a real life race, where obviously enough such tricks and such moves are not permitted, or if they happen, they are heavily penalized.
Exactly, as you said, I cannot say anything about stewarding, because you're the person in charge of not just stewarding sim racing, but also stewarding real races.
Yes, that's right.
So that's not my part. I'm not going to teach you about it. But yes, we take care of these events with great responsibility, the same as doing a real race. Why? Because our target is to lead the sim racers to real racing. This is not a joke. We have good contacts. We are communicating with various companies and very, very promising companies that will help us and collaborate together to lead the drivers to real racing. So we don't consider sim racing just to have fun and enjoy the race. We take it more seriously, although we keep it as fun as possible. Yes, talking about serious.
Hellos, no?
Yes, you can say some mentions.
Yeah, Kevin Samut. Hello, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin.
And there is obviously Mr. Brendan Tabone.
As usual.
Tabone, yes, not Tabone.
Brendan Tabone. Yeah.
Tabone. There's also, if I can see, there's also Bernard watching with us. Hello, Bernard.
Chris Aloisio,
Yeah.
who is just taking part in our first casual race. So yes, we have newcomers. We have 11 newcomers. I already mentioned it. So we're quite happy with that, considering the Maltese population, which is.
That's it.
Imagine we don't have that much sim racers compared to the other countries, but yes, I mean, 11 new drivers is quite good. As people know, we do the events internationally.
Yeah.
It's not just locally based. Why? Because everyone is invited, and we increase more the how do you say it? We increase more the potential of the drivers participating and competing with other drivers who are
more experienced.
We cannot say that the foreigners are better than the Maltese.
Yeah, sure.
No, because I mean.
But obviously there is the element of those people that have been doing sim racing for quite some time, you know what I mean, and all this stuff. So yes, definitely driving with certain drivers of certain level will increase also the ability of young drivers and also newcomers to this sim racing world.
In fact, just to mention, apart from liking the page, we just created the group Sim Racing Malta. So look for our group and we approve your request, because there are many more discussions going on, because sometimes, or most of the time, due to the GDPR and many securities, Facebook, you won't see all the updates by Facebook, by Sim Racing Malta, unless you put the notifications to receive them first.
Yes, that's
so in our group you can receive all updates, notifications immediately, and you will not miss any information.
Sure, and we have also discussions about races and
yes, they can
stuff, and obviously there are people who suggest what we should do. So we try to always try to accommodate as much as possible.
It's one of the reasons why we did the live show today, so people can ask us, maybe they have any questions.
Who's following, you can send us their questions here on the chat of this video, of this live feed, and obviously we can reply also.
Yes, next
yeah,
we have also the Discord that they can join our Discord, because there we do voice chatting. And we can also help you up with doing setups of the car, and I'm not the right person to do the setups, but we have people that are more experienced, and we're getting people that will do the setup for our team, and we also help other drivers to get to know more how to build and set up a car prior doing the race. Yes, join us on Discord. The Discord link is on Facebook, and I think somebody has linked the Discord as well. I think Bernard already sent.
Yes,
I think it was in another
chat, I think.
chat. Yeah, but you can join us there on Discord, which is a free software that you can install and join us without any. Mauro Anzalone. Yes, you can tell him how he can participate.
Mauro Anzalone.
In English, I think, because he's understanding.
Let's make this very short in Italian for him.
Yes, you can.
Allora, Mario Anzalone, se ovviamente ci sei ancora, perché non lo so, basta che vai sul nostro sito www.simracingmalta.com, lì trovi il banner per questa gara di questo venerdì, premi sul link lì e puoi fare tutta la registrazione lì online. So that's done also. I'm trying to see, because here it's playing very funny.
Yes, Bernard just posted the Discord link. Thank you, Bernard.
And I want to say hello also to Christian
Matthias
Muscat. Matthias Sherry, hello. Where are you located?
We will announce something soon.
Yes. Definitely, Matthias, if you have any questions, just contact us over
Facebook, Discord, any,
and we'll get it from there. Actually, in Discord, they're already asking for some
Matthias also participated in the last event at Eden Arena, so
yes, that's right.
He knows us quite
Live.
well. And so far, the competitions are held online only, so you have to race online from the comfort of your home. But we will explain more later how we can meet together and race against each other.
Yep.
Our next topic is the Continental Cars Limited Porsche 911 GT3 Championship. Next week we're going to stream live round 4 of the Porsche Championship, which is going to be held at Mugello. And so far it's been quite a thrilling race, all these rounds.
Mario Anzalone is telling us that he's a friend of
Brendan. Okay.
Tabone.
Yes, the Porsche Championship, obviously no one can participate anymore. It's logged already because there was a qualifying period for the top 20 drivers, and they were selected to participate in this championship. The overall winner will win a Porsche on track experience at the Intercity track in Istanbul, where he will be driving various Porsches around the track. Currently, Hani Al Sabti is leading the championship. In fact, we can see the standings. Let me show them up here. There you go. Hani Al Sabti is currently leading the championship. Second, there is Kevin Siggy from Edgy Sports, and in third we have Risto Capet, who is from ACR Zakspeed. They are very known drivers in sim racing. They are good drivers, and I have to also mention the other drivers who are also good drivers because they have been selected amongst the top 20 drivers. And also our team, which is participating, we have 4 drivers: Keith, Brendan, Omar and Bernard, who are participating in the championship. And also there are various Maltese also. There is Sandro Zara, and who is there else? Because I cannot see everything.
It's very
Ruben Bonnici, and there was another one, Clinton Falzon, who missed some races, unfortunately. Therefore, the points obviously will be lower than the others. Yes, thanks to Continental Cars Limited, who sponsored this championship, who gave us the prize, which is equivalent to 3,000 euros.
That's right.
Which is an amazing experience. And yeah, like driving the GT3 RS and various other Porsches, I think it's everybody's dream.
That's right.
I have also to thank Joshua Penny, who is our commentator, who commentates all the races that we do. From here we thank him from our heart, because he does a great job.
Yeah.
Thanks to him, and hopefully he will be doing other commentary with greater companies.
Greater companies, yeah.
Next.
Up next.
Yes.
All right. So, for those maybe that have followed us and have been already with us in various offline events that we've done, which we also live streamed. Last offline event we've done was in Eden Arena, thanks to Quickfire, where we're present for the Nova Series number 2 with our simulator, and also we had challenge there. Actually, it was a
with the Ford Focus, it was a sprint challenge.
Sprint challenge. This time coming up in 1st, 2nd, and 3rd June, Sim Racing Malta will be present also for the Vurt
30th anniversary.
30th anniversary open weekend on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of June, as I said. We will be there with our simulator, and we'll have obviously a nice challenge for them there.
Yep.
Actually, with our 2 simulators this time.
Yes. This time, yes, it's going to be not just a sprint.
Not just a sprint, something different. So all those that would like to join us, you are more than welcome on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of June.
It's a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Vurt showroom in Zebuch. Follow our Facebook also, because we'll be putting updates on what's going to happen and the promo of the event. So those that would like to come and have a challenge there, they're welcome to do so. Obviously, the winners will win great prizes from Vurt. So keep those dates empty. Come and join us there and see our new challenge for the Vurt 30th anniversary event.
It's going to be great.
Yeah,
I'm sure. It's going to be with 2 simulators, as Adrian said, so the drivers will be challenging each other, which is different from the previous events that we've done.
Yeah.
So I think it's the first for us as well.
Yes.
It will be live streamed as well, so this is for the Maltese, but if there are any people who are coming to Malta for a holiday, it's good to know that on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd June, we're going to do a sim racing challenge in collaboration with Vurt's 30th anniversary. Now, community.
Yeah.
So basically, since we've started, I think we have gone quite a long road, we can say, but we're still.
I'm just
let me check if there are any questions.
Okay.
Thank you, Risto, for your
Dutch person
comment.
on the top. Let's go Holland. Okay. Michael Mohibi. Risto Capit. Thank you, Risto, for your comment. Just said the Porsche experience is the best price of the series. I know in 2018. Good job, guys. Let's hope it goes well. Yeah, we hope and wish you luck also, like we wish luck to all the other drivers. But obviously enough yourself would like to get that experience, yeah, Risto. And there is Michael Mohibi, okay, he dreams to have a 4-rotor Mazda RX-3. And hello to Arnold Petkowski.
Yeah. So, can you check this? There's someone next to the door. Please.
Yes, I will. I don't know if I have to go under and over. Just a second.
Okay, he left.
He left. Okay, he's still there.
He's still there looking at our door.
No, he left.
No, he's there. Oh, I'm seeing him at live streaming, but he left. So yes, the community. We're building up the local community. Mm-hmm. Obviously, we're hosting our events. We are Sim Racing Malta.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're going to help the Maltese drivers, the sim racers,
why these keep on disappearing.
To improve and increase the community, the sim racing, the motorsport in virtual community much better. In fact, as I said, we already have new drivers, Maltese drivers, participating in our casual races, which, by the way, we organize 2 a month.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
So
till now.
Yeah, so far we do two casual races per month, because also we have the Porsche Championship, which is once a month, and we had a break last month.
Mm-hmm. And we have some other championships.
We have, yes, we will discuss about those later. And yes, so if you have any friends who maybe they drive casually, they race casually, or just for fun, although we do the events professionally, let them know about us, and we allow everyone to join our races as long as they don't do any crazy moves, like hitting somebody for a reason. because he by mistake hit you or something. We do not tolerate that kind of behavior.
Yeah.
We also do not tolerate swearing sort of and offending other drivers.
And we also, as I said earlier, it's like we have life stewards during the races, but obviously sometimes, possibly enough, some bump or crash because the steward is like concentrating on some other battle during the race. You could have something have happened to you. You have all the right to write to us after the race, send us your video, and obviously the stewards will review that. And if you have any, if there is anything that has to be done into your favor or giving a penalty to somebody else, we'll definitely the life stewards will look into it. So
they have to accept your decisions, but they are allowed to.
Some people in the sim racing world possibly don't understand the decisions of stewards from the real racing world. So don't forget, we're just taking decisions on the rules that are applied also on the real racing world. We're not just doing it out of our mind, but obviously we have some experience. We're still learning also in this sector, but definitely we're using the guidelines that are used in the real racing world.
I've just pasted our group, not our Facebook page, our group.
Everything is disappearing.
So you can join our group, and there we have discussions, and you can ask any questions.
Arnold asks something about Discord.
So you can ask any questions, so we can answer you and do whatever it takes to help you. Bernard Bonello is asking, why isn't Project Cars 2 included? We try to, in fact it's in our task list to discuss about it. In fact, we can discuss it right now, because it is after community. Currently we're doing Assetto Corsa because we're working on it for other purposes. It was before coming up with Sim Racing Malta. And obviously we organized events with Assetto Corsa, and we are still organizing events with Assetto Corsa. One of the reasons we're using Assetto Corsa, because there are quite a lot of mods and there is a good amount of, quite a number of people participating in Assetto Corsa. Let's forget those who drift, because there is a huge community of drifters. But we are including our Factor 2, which I'm in contact with the people in charge of the development and race room, and also eventually iRacing. So we're trying to include all the community. But Project Cars 2, we're not saying that it's not a nice game or not, but from the research we've done, our Factor 2, Race Room and iRacing
and Assetto Corsa, biggest
has a huge amount of people driving. So we're not saying that Project Cars is the odd one out and we're not going to use it. In fact, if we see quite an amount of drivers who would like to use Project Cars, yes, definitely, excuse me, and definitely we use that platform and we organize events with Project Cars 2. In fact, it's good to say that one of the gaming platforms that ESL uses, ESL, I think everybody who is in gaming know who are ESL. They organize the sim racing events with Project Cars 2. So definitely we're not going to miss that platform out, but so far we're doing Assetto Corsa, so we're moving to our Factor 2, Race Room, and also iRacing. iRacing is a very professional simulator, and it requires a monthly payment. So not everybody can afford the payment of iRacing, but the top drivers, not all of the top drivers, but most of the drivers and even real drivers, they use iRacing. But also our Factor 2, from the research we've done, our Factor 2 is being used, well, basically all the platforms are being used.
Sure,
so I cannot say this is better than this. There are preferences, yes, but we're going to use all the platforms as much as possible to reach all the people out there, not only in Malta, but also around the world.
Across the globe. Sorry, I'm looking at my mobile, but for some strange reason on my PC.
You're missing the comments?
The comments are coming and going. I need to stay changing profiles and all this stuff. And here it seems I'm gonna have few of them. We have a discussion going on here.
How about Forza Motorsport?
Motorsport 7, ton of drivers and drifters on there. Forza's on Brendan Temple Forza.
Yeah, the thing about Forza and those type of games which are not considered as simulator games, which I don't have anything against those games, we focus a lot on sim racing and simulator racing into real racing. We are teaching the young drivers and people who are interested in racing and become a professional in sim racing doesn't need to go to a real car, because there are people who would like to be professionals in sim racing. There are people who are employed to race or to play games. So yes, it could be your career to test games or become a sim racer, a professional sim racer. But obviously we need to build up our members, because we are only me, Adrian and George and other people who helps us as well, like Gilmore, especially our team. We have Brendan, Bernard, Keith, Terence, Omar. They help us as well. But basically the main organization is
they hit me as
me, Adrian, and who hit you?
One of the guys you mentioned.
They hit you? Yes, Omar. Yeah. Yes, sometimes they beat us as well.
Beat us. Unintentionally, let's put it this way, but it happens.
So yes, we are only in the company. We are only 3 people, but so far with just 3 people and doing all of this, it's already. I think it's very good.
Just
I think so
some
far.
love and
You're pressing loves. So yes, we are going to try and use many platforms to increase the community, but it's a bit hard so far to use multiple platforms, because to say the truth, I'm the more technical side is on my end, and I cannot reach all the platforms at one time.
But obviously we're building the base so that
well, you know what
base,
we can say?
We're building the basis so that we can definitely start hosting even casual races and championships on different platforms. But obviously it's taking us time. It took us time. Obviously it took Justin more time, but let's say, and I'm talking in general, to obviously prepare ourselves and be professional in Assetto Corsa. And we want to do the same when we launch R Factor 2, when we launch Race Room, when we go on these different platforms, and eventually also hopefully iRacing, to be the same level of professionalism, especially on broadcast side and obviously on the technical side of it.
And just to let people know, the broadcasting and many other things cost us money as well. So we are going to increase the servers, more commentators, so everything piles up.
But
we'll do that.
We're working on that. We're going to introduce a platform after each other. Hopefully our next platform up will be R Factor 2.
Yes, probably 99% our next platform which will be organizing events with is R Factor 2.
Yeah, that's right.
And if anybody who is interested in helping us and maybe they have knowledge more than us in several platforms which we don't know about. I mean, we're not I'm in the technical part, which I'm quite experienced but all right, there are much more things to learn, so feel free to just give us your opinions, options, and whatever you would like to say. And if there are any volunteers who would like to help us, yes, you're free.
Welcome.
You know what, it can lead to becoming part of the team. Because it is our job. Sim Racing Malta is a full-time job. So
next thing up, actually, we're gonna start.
Yes, obviously we will be looking for people to work with us.
I'm gonna look at some comments in the meantime. Brendan Tabone, yes, very rightly mentioned. It always to mention when Rudy Van Buren ended up from Sim Racing. I think a lot of people possibly watching us know where Rudy Van Buren ended up with a 1-year contract.
Race of Champions as well.
1-year contract with McLaren. And he raced in the Race of Champions just from Sim Racing. So yes, Sim Racing can get you to definitely the top level of racing. I have Haitam Abdel Kader, and he's saying, thank you. Hi guys, thank you for all that.
And Arnold Petkowski as well.
Wish you all the best, great work, thank you very much. Definitely, obviously, thanks also to you that you are the people supporting us and supporting our races. Without, obviously, your support, we cannot have the initiative to continue
and do what we do.
And do what we do. So, thank you for your thanks, and would like to thank you also for supporting us.
Yes.
Next one up.
Next, yes, the endurance race.
Yeah.
Few months ago, we organized the Husingveld
We launched
3.
it,
Yes, sorry, what I said.
We organized.
Yeah, all right. We hosted the.
We launched.
We launched it, but it didn't happen. So, yes, we launched the Husingveld 3 hours of endurance, which it was with 4 rounds. Unfortunately, there were not much of applicants. In fact, there were around 5 or 6.
6, yeah.
Yes, so we had to cancel it, but we're going to do it
on hold. Yeah,
on hold. Exactly, we're going to put it on hold, just to plan a bit better the system of the race and when it's going to happen, not to clash with other companies that they are going organizing events, because in our case, and it's good for other people to know that we do not try to compete with other sim racing companies. Actually, it's good to collaborate. So we grow up the community. We have no anything against any other company. So yes, we try to find other races and we do them in between, so we do not clash with other races. So yes, the Husingveld 3 hour endurance championship will be held. We don't know yet, but we are preparing the right moment for that championship.
That is going to happen for sure.
And it's going to happen for sure, yes. So for those that
are interested, they can obviously register their interest from now for this endurance championship, and obviously enough it will help us.
The fee was only €5 to participate, because there is a list of a qualification period, and the top 20 will be selected. So just a €5 registration, and you will be allowed to participate and qualify for this event. Talking about,
I want to say hello to Leonard.
Yes. Oh, hi Leonard. Leonard Kakia is the sales manager
for the
automotive sector of Wurt. Thank you for supporting us and helping us in many ways. We have already mentioned that we have an event in collaboration with Wurt on the 1st, 2nd and 3rd June.
Yep.
So it's
at their showroom.
It's going to be a great event with 2 simulators. Obviously, we're not going to mention anything yet until you see our promo, which will be, I think, by next week.
Something like that.
Yeah. It will be ready for you to see, and hopefully we'll see you there. I'm sure that you're coming, and we'll see you there on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd June. Talking about championships, we are preparing some more championships.
Yep.
Coming this summer. Not long championships like the Porsche, which is held in
during the year.
During the year,
it's over a period of 8 months. The Porsche.
Yes, it's going to be a 4-round championship, and obviously we'll announce that later on. We are still working on it, and on the prizes as well, because it's good to know that many other sim races they are free and they just have fun, and we do our best also to give an incentive to the driver who finishes 1st, 2nd and 3rd. We do the prizes not just to
can mention what we had last time, what we have here next to us for the Praga.
Yes, of course. In fact, it's in the task here somewhere here. Well, we can say it now. For example, the last casual race, it was the Praga official. We did it in collaboration with the Praga Cars company, where they offered the 1st, 2nd and 3rd prize their merchandise, which is original merchandise of Praga. In fact, we have the hats of Praga official, original caps, and also t-shirts, shirts by Praga as well.
Yeah.
Thank you to Praga and all other companies, because they are listening to our proposals, and they are seeing our live streaming and seeing our events, and thanks to their support, we are
yeah.
keeping going along the way
That's
without
very
any
right.
problems so far.
That's very
Well,
right.
there are some problems sometimes.
That's,
They do the
that's,
same races as we do, you know. Yeah, there
Yeah,
are
we
some
have,
people. We have some copycats.
Unfortunately, there are some photocopiers still out there, but anyway, that's something we are used to it.
You
now
can
lately,
do
yeah.
that if you do
In
the
the
race.
last
and
few
you do it.
years, we're used to that. Just
Yeah.
so
Yes.
we will definitely never give up. on
We're going to keep on going, whatever it takes, whatever hurdles we have to go over. Doesn't matter, unless not. Maybe there is a what do you call it? An earthquake.
it. Earthquake, yeah.
That would possibly slow us down.
Slow us down. Yeah.
But I think we keep going on. Next, yes. So the endurance race will be happening. We'll be also doing an endurance race as a casual race.
Yeah, one endurance race.
Join us in the group of Sim Racing Malta because we are asking you what kind of races would you like us to organize. But one of them is for sure the endurance race.
Yeah, that's it.
An endurance race is not a 3-hour race, 1.5 hours,
Yeah.
something like that with the GT3s or LMPs. To have fun, we try to find some prizes for the drivers and
Yeah,
basically that's it.
and experience apart from the fun.
Yes. Something to mention about our... Let's skip that. We leave it for last. The drivers. We have our own team,
Yeah.
which is called GT Omega RPM Esports, because before it was RPM Esports, and now we collaborated thanks to the sponsor GT Omega, and we are now our team fall under GT Omega Racing, GT Omega RPM Esports. So far we started with Keith Camilleri and Terence Gregg.
Yeah.
We had only 2 drivers, the most experienced drivers. We've been knowing each other for a long time, and after a few casual races we saw Bernard
Yeah.
and Brendan, who did quite good races, and we saw a good potential on these drivers. In fact, if you see the
Bernard
difference
is our
between
youngest member,
yes,
actually, 15, 16
Bernard
years
is 15
old,
years old, and which currently him and Keith are
Yeah.
overall first and second, leading the championship of the Apex Online Racing Formula 4 Championship. So
And the team obviously also was on
Yes.
the first place. So.
the team, and we
And
have
the
2
drivers.
drivers, first and second. We have also Brendan and Omar participating in another championship in our Factor 2. Well, you can say something so I can take a break. The
But definitely, as
I can show you
Justin
our
said,
team.
Justin has well said, our team is now made up of 5 drivers. There in the picture you can see at the bottom, from the left, you have Terence Gregg, Brendan Tabon. It's all the time coming out like the English people pronounce it during the commentary. Then you have Keith Camilleri, Bernard Vella, and also Omar Barbara. And at the back you can see from right to left, me and Justin, George, the other obviously director and of Sim Racing Malta, and one of our helpers who's Gilmore Saila.
Gilmore is watching us.
He was watching
So,
us.
yes,
yeah,
he was
that's
watching
good.
us.
That's good. That's good.
So hello to
Gilmore.
Gilmore as well. Yes, Gilmore not only helps us in sim racing, but
Yeah,
also
so,
helps George when
his
he
car.
is racing his drift car.
Yeah, that's right.
So yes, thanks to without these people,
Definitely.
without
Some
their help,
things won't be possible. As Justin well said, we have this team of 5 drivers, but we're also in the process of looking for more drivers. So definitely we'll be scouting drivers out of our races
and even other
other races which we follow, other sim racing events, and from there we do also scout for new drivers for our team. Definitely all the drivers will be split in various championships
platforms as well.
and platforms. Like well Justin said, right now we have 3 drivers doing the Formula
For Assetto.
in Assetto with Apex Online Racing. We have other 2 drivers doing our Factor 2 with Apex Online Racing as well.
And
came out in Maltese.
And Brendan, Terence and Keith, sometimes they also, not sometimes, most of the time, they do also races in iRacing,
Yeah.
which is the
And also Omar now with iRacing.
Omar as well. Sorry, I forgot to mention Omar as well. who is, I think, currently, no, he's watching us, but after
He's
we
watching,
finish,
yeah.
I'm sure he will go and practice with the Primera.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm sure.
Unless he's listening to us and practicing at the same time.
Could be.
Which
be
I
as well.
think could be the case. And could be also this again. No, the case with Brendan. Brendan, he's working today, I don't know. But could be the case
Good
also.
to mention that we're not looking just for top drivers.
No.
We're looking also for the junior drivers who will participate in our championships and also our casual races. And once we build them up to become better, we find a suitable championship for this driver, or it could be a man or a woman, we don't mind.
Sure.
Okay, and
we're open for
everyone.
For everyone.
We put them in a.
Would be nice to have a female.
Yes, of course. We might have a female, but it's been quite a long time to haven't seen each other since.
We'll
I
see.
don't know when. Yes, but yes, if you are interested in joining our team, we will be doing not just the casual race. We will be doing a race only for those drivers who would like to join our team. And obviously those who become those who do their best, they will be selected to form part of our team. Now, what happens if you be part of our team? You know what we do to the drivers. It's not just having fun and just race. We have sponsors. We look for sponsors and we help you with races. For example, our team, our current drivers, thanks to GT Omega, we have offered them, we have provided them the GT Omega simulators, full simulator rig for our drivers, thanks to GT Omega. We also gave cash to the drivers who did well. So yes, it's not just for fun. This may lead, hopefully, in the future, in the near future, that it will lead to also a career.
Yeah, it is possible.
Yes, it is possible.
There are full-time drivers. So, next up,
yes,
we have definitely, as we're talking about our team also in coming September, Sim Racing Malta and GT Omega RPM Esport team will be going to the Sim Expo in Germany to obviously race there. We just applied for the endurance race,
the GT500.
GT500. We're just waiting for the reply if the team was chosen or not. Obviously enough, there are the top drivers in the world in this Sim Expo, and obviously there is also another race that hopefully we'll get our drivers into it.
Yes.
But we'll be definitely the 3 days there with our team, going around, giving them opportunities to race.
Doing promotion of our team and Sim Racing Malta. And a good thing that we are sure that we have been selected is that our team is going to participate in the Sports Car Open Road America 500.
Yeah.
As you can see there are quite a lot of professional teams, and amongst those teams we have GT Omega RPM Esports. So yes, we can say that our team is going in quite a high level of racing. We still have a lot of work to do. But yes, so far this has been the start of being selected amongst top drivers in the world. So yes, thanks to the drivers, because they drive, they do their best.
Dedicate a lot of time.
Yes. We have Brendan and Bernard and Omar, Keith. There is all the time, most of the time, apart from
their free time,
the work hours. They are always on Discord, communicating together, racing, testing. And yes, to form part of our team, you have to be a dedicated driver. That's something that we cannot hide from people. You cannot just drive or practice once a week or once a month.
Yeah, that's
it cannot happen. So yes,
if you would like to form part of our team or the SM Racer, just contact us, and obviously we can follow you in certain races that you participate in, even in our races that we'll do. Join us, and we're all the time scouting for new drivers.
Yep, that's it. And if you have any questions, like I said, contact us, message us, whatever, on Discord, in our group, in our Facebook page. We are there to answer, either me or Adrian, and we can answer all your questions. Or George, yes, of course. But we
We're
take care of the technical
Yeah,
parts.
that's right. That's right.
I cannot stop here without mentioning our sponsors: Continental Cars Limited, Textor, Genesis, GT Omega Racing, Melita, Wurt, Fanatec, Husingveld, KSL Malta, and KSL IT Solutions, who, without their support,
Definitely.
we cannot do anything. And yes,
We left something out. We leave it for another time.
yes, we better not say it now. We'll leave it for another day. Yes,
Follow us. Something nice.
follow us on Facebook. Stay tuned, especially on our group, because there are a lot of discussions going on.
We have something coming up,
Yeah.
which will definitely then start giving a teaser out. So
Yes.
very soon.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
This is not the last live show. We will be going to do
yeah.
many more often, at least maybe once a week,
We'll try
maybe
to do,
once
yeah, we're
or
gonna try to go
once
once a
every
week.
2 weeks. And yes, we'll keep you in touch with all whatever is going to happen, whatever is happening with Sim Racing Malta and our team as well.
So we'll see you Friday for our next casual race.
On the 11th of May, next Friday,
Next Friday.
at 8 p.m. sharp, we start the
8
race.
p.m. Malta time.
Yes.
Thanks for
Thank
following
you.
us. See you soon.
See you next time.
Gigabit Internet issa f'Malta. Gawdi mill-Giga Power biss mal-Melita Flexi.